Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Outstanding. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Ooh, now I've had beer from this brewery before, but never this one. This is from the O'Fallon Brewing Company. Now they're located in St. Louis, Missouri, and this is the Show Me. Yeah, because Missouri is the Show Me state, no doubt. The Show Me Amber Lager checks in at 4.6% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 10. An amber lager. Well, I'm expecting to find some lovely malts in here. Let's go ahead and preserve this bottle cap because I don't have any of these. I sold my huge bottle cap collection a couple years back on eBay. Yeah, I was over 5,000 different bottle caps. I forget what I sold it for, but I thought it was a pretty good price. It was over $100. I want to say it was 130 or 135, something like that. Yeah, I thought it was a good price, man, for 5,000 bottle caps, and a lot of those breweries don't exist anymore. So I had to start my collection all over. Right now, I've got about 2,000. Now that is not as dark as I thought it would be. Okay, yeah. You know what? I think we got a winner here. I think we got a winner. Let's put that down over there. Oh, it is a lovely amber golden color, or you might call it golden amber, whichever you prefer. This is about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I just took it out of the fridge a few minutes ago. It's made very lively carbonation in here, along with some nice looking foam. We can go ahead and pour some more in here. There we go. Yeah, it's a quite lovely looking beer, quite inviting, don't you think? See what kind of aroma we can pick. I'm expecting some malts here. Mmm, that went up my nose. A little bit of sweetness from the malts. Oh, wait, went right up my nose. Yeah, a little bit of sweetness from the malts, no doubt. I don't know what else might be in there. It smells like a little bit of citrus. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's put our stir stick in here for a quick minute, just to make it look up to speed. Yeah, because I tell you what, man, presentation on a craft beer is everything. If you're at a craft beer bar and the bartender or the server brings you a beer that's right up to the top and you push that back and say, you know what, that's not what I ordered. I don't want that. Because that extra ounce of beer is not worth. Now, doesn't it look much better than it did a minute ago? You have to admit, it looks drinkable, doesn't it? Hey, I want to thank the brewers at Fallon Brewery for all the hard work they did to bring this to market because brewing beer is labor intensive, and I'm serious about that. So many thanks to them, and thanks to you at home for watching. Cheers. Wow, that's a completely different beer than I thought it would be. Wow. Now, there are some malts in here, but it's balanced quite well with the hops, and it comes out to a slightly bitter finish. Interesting, huh? And you can't always judge a book by its cover, nor can you judge a beer by its bottle or can. I would have never guessed that. Show me Amber Lager. Well, it does have, like I said, it has a bit of amber color to it, but the malts that I was expecting are not in there. Yeah, I was really expecting some big time malts, some sweetness in there, and it's not there, which, it's good. It pleases me. Mm. I would have to describe this as a light bodied, medium mouthfeel. And the reason I say it's light bodied and medium mouthfeel is because the malts in there give it a little bit of chewiness, if you will. And this beer would go well with just about any food that you can serve in the backyard, no doubt about it. I tell you what, if you want to impress your friends, serve some of this beer because they'll say, "Oh no, I don't drink craft beer." Well, this is one craft beer that they'll change their minds about because this is really good tasting and it's beautiful color. It's not like those macro lagers that look like, well, we can't use that description here, but you understand what I'm talking about. A very light yellow. Man, that is one really good beer. And I did serve this a little bit on the cool side. Matter of fact, I'm wiping off the chill haze that's built up on this right now. And that could be why it really tastes so good. As it warms, though, it should bring forth even more aromas and flavors. But lagers, by and large, I like them on the cool side. Yeah. Now, if you got some crazy beer with a lot of hops in it, yeah, if you got some Pilsner that's all hopped up and there's a few out there like that, serve it a little bit warmer so you get that hop experience that the brewer intended. But this beer right here is not hopped up, but it is refreshing. I'll tell you that much. Just pour the rest in there. Oh man, look at that. Man. Now, away from all the light over there, it does look amber. But when I get it over here to the computer screens in the daylight, yeah, it doesn't look that dark. But over here, it's very dark, very dark. Well, I tell you what, try new things because life is short, and I'm sure that you'll like this beer. If you're a lager fan, you will like this beer, and don't be swayed because it said amber, because it's not really malty at all. It's a very good beer indeed. With that said, my friends, let me run out of here. And until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.